Ahoy, morning breathers. What the hell? Jeez. We got to be on our toes this morning. You got mischievous Matt over there. It's all fun and games till somebody loses an eye, mister.
Until an elf shows up.
I need to have one of those shooters. How come I don't get one of those?
I don't know.
Okay. Ahoy, everybody. Welcome to Christmas Eve day.
Ahoy.
There.
Ahoy. Good
See,
morning.
I'm
Merry
not
Christmas.
here by myself.
Mary Ahoy.
Mary Ahoy, indeed. I don't know where Matt found this, but
Somebody gave it to me.
you guess that? Do you got that?
I got that.
Okay.
I'm out of bullets now, though. You got all the bullets.
Now what are you going to do?
Now I'm just
Now
stuck
what are you
with
gonna
it.
do? So we're here on Tuesday. Some of us are very festive today.
Well,
You're wearing red, Rachel.
I know. I thought I'd get all dressed up for Christmas.
Or
you did.
I just wore my normal stuff.
I wore a hat.
But
Because,
it's Christmas Eve.
it's Christmas
I
Eve.
don't think I have one of those hats.
Pretty
That's
sure.
what I've been waiting for you to wear all week. So
I just had to buy it yesterday.
had to
Nick's
buy
even
one.
got his
I
Christmas
couldn't
outfit
find any
on.
of mine. I have like 3 of them at home. One of them lights up.
I think
Nothing.
they went through the haunted house and didn't make it out.
Probably.
I think. My guess.
So.
Well, ahoy, Nikki G.
Ahoy, Skipper.
And we have ahoy to Bossman Matt.
Ahoy, Skipper.
And ahoy to Ravishing Rachel.
Ahoy.
Ahoy.
And ahoy to Jeff and Alexandria and
Martha.
Martha.
Good morning, everybody.
Merry Christmas Eve.
So somebody thought it was a great idea to have an office party last night. And I'm tired right now.
Tim come in
You
and
did an office party last night?
Tim come in this morning and I said, ahoy, Tim. And he goes, yeah, somebody had an idea to have a Christmas party last night. That's the first thing he said.
I'll be the only one up right now.
He says, I'm the
I
only
think the
one
rest of
awake."
the office is sleeping.
Probably.
But-
Denise is here. Ahoy, Denise.
But you're here, Skipper. We couldn't do it without you.
Well, you can. And you almost did,
You
but
almost
I woke up. So here we are. Happy Tuesday. The Southeast Iowa Video Network. We're sponsored by KCTC.
Thank you.
Thank you, Casey.
Thanks, Casey, and all the gang over at KCTC and the Morning Breath crew this morning. The very attractive Morning Breath crew this morning. Thank you, Rachel. Is brought to you by Hy-Vee and Hy-Vee Fast and Fresh.
Thank you, Willie. And my mom, I went all out. I got a hat and everything, and she still says Nikki G wins the prize.
Well, he's got a shirt
He's got a shirt and a hat.
and a hat. So see, you gotta work on it a little bit.
I got the Hawkeyes.
I get
That's
it.
true.
Rachel's dressed very nicely.
Well, see, when you're sitting next to that,
I know. That's true.
I mean, you're already behind.
All right, fair enough.
I have my own table.
He's got Nikki's got his own camera going on over there.
I'm not
So
going to show it on camera.
oh,
But
yeah.
Oh Lord. So I was just reading, like I said off air, that there's some football games on tomorrow, and Netflix is going to try and broadcast 2 of them.
Yeah, because
That's-
their last live broadcast
'Cause
went
they're-
so well.
They're
Yeah.
really
Nobody, had any issues with that.
0. So maybe if you got the Sunday NFL ticket, you'll be able to watch them.
Yeah.
But otherwise, if you're going to lean on Netflix, I don't think it's going to happen.
I don't either, and I'm not thinking that NFL fans are going to tolerate that very well at all.
That will be the death of Netflix.
It will-
Now you can watch anything else on Netflix, but you won't be able to get football.
Right.
Was that already in the works before the fight?
It
or
was.
What? Oh, it
They
was.
had planned
I'm
to
sure
do
they
it
had that.
because that was one of the comments during the fight where people were like, "You damn well better get this figured out by Christmas."
Oh, okay.
So yeah, they've had this booked, I don't know, all season or whatever. So they've known this was
likely.
coming. But yeah,
Yeah, that was not a fun experience.
Oh yeah.
It's like we have our own elf on the shelf here.
Yes.
Well, they're little.
What else did I
Great
learn?
thing.
Oh, point that right at me. Here's the other thing I noticed.
I don't know if I can hit Nikki G from here.
Um,
Nope, still to you. I was even aiming at Nick.
Yeah, I know. So NASA's going to have this solar probe get just really, really close to the sun today, at some point today.
And then it burns up and it's done, or
No, and it just keeps going. You know how close the nearest that you can get is? 3.8 million miles.
is
away.
that how close you get before you have problems?
Yeah, apparently.
Really?
And I'm sure there's, a million miles or so.
So I
spare.
found this random fact because
And
we kind of talked about this.
And that thing is traveling at 430,000 miles an hour.
Wow,
That's honking moving.
that is moving. The speed of light in a vacuum is 186,282 miles per second. Per second. And in theory, nothing can travel faster than light. And miles per hour, light is about 670 million miles per hour.
That's a big number.
Wow.
If you could travel at the speed of light, you would go around the Earth 7.5 times in 1 second.
That's
1
crazy.
second.
That's really fast. You can't,
It's really
You
fast.
just can't even that you can't comprehend.
No.
Light
No.
going that fast.
No, in 1 second. I mean, out of blink of an eye, right? You're 7.5 times around the sun or around the Earth. But yeah, what did we just say? It'd take like 8 minutes to get to the sun or something at 670 million miles per hour.
We need Ray.
Yeah, that would also be face melting.
3.8 million is 4.5 times the diameter of the sun. That's how close they can get. 4.5 times the diameter of the sun.
And the sun's kind of big, I think.
It's large.
It's a big thing. Yeah. You want some more Christmas facts?
Yeah, go.
Yeah.
I'm
It's all right.
feeling it.
The tallest Christmas tree ever displayed was in Seattle. Any guesses on how tall it was?
120 feet.
221 feet tall.
It's a sequoia?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh.
It has to be. You have to do a pine or a fir or something,
Yeah.
don't you, for make it a Christmas tree?
How do you put lights around that dude?
A big crane? I don't know. Buying all the gifts from the 12 Days of Christmas would cost you a ton of money. The most expensive being Swans of Swimming, about $6,300.
I thought the Maids of Milking would be a
I would
little
think maids of
Yeah.
milking, girls dancing, lords of leaping. I think they would be expensive, but
You just don't run into Lords leaping every day.
no. And
You got to catch those
And
up
then you've got
fast.
gold rings.
the gold rings. Apparently, you can buy 5 gold rings for less than $6,300 though. So
Must be 14 karat gold.
when the candy cane was invented in Germany, it was made into a J for Jesus. It wasn't really a cane. The red stripe symbolizes blood. That gives you a whole new perspective on your candy cane.
Just ate some candy
I
cane
know.
too.
Black Friday is not the busy shopping day of the year. Do you know when the busy shopping day? 2 busy shopping days of the year are?
The 23rd and 24th.
23rd and 24th is correct.
You know that?
I would just guess.
I would have thought. I thought maybe Cyber Monday.
Well, so I don't know when this was done. Cyber Monday may have taken over a little bit of
Has
that, but I don't know.
But there's going to be a lot of procrastinators.
Well, I'll tell you what. I was out and about yesterday around town. And
I was too.
It was busy. A lot of places were busy yesterday. Tied into that, 1/3 of all men wait until Christmas Eve to do their shopping.
I could see that.
Yeah,
Are you done?
I got mine done yesterday, so I did not Christmas
You
Eve.
Way
did
early.
become a statistic.
Way early. How about you? Nikki D?
I'm done. I did
I'm
mine
way
yesterday.
done. I'm way done.
You're
Finish
way
it up.
done. Yep. 1/3 of the highest grossing movies were released during Christmas season. And then here's one we knew, but it is a tradition in Japan to eat KFC for Christmas. However, orders must be placed 2 months in advance
For what?
for KFC in Japan because it is traditional holiday meal.
Talking about that,
Yeah, we've talked about that.
I just seen a video yesterday that Pepsi created a soda that's supposed to make KFC chicken taste better for over there in Japan.
Are they going to bring
Okay.
it here so we can try it?
I don't know.
It doesn't just complement
But
it; it's supposed to
it's
actually
like-
enhance the
Enhance
Yeah,
KFC
like it
flavor.
enhances the flavor. Don't know how.
Some
But it
people
does.
believe almost anything, won't they? I don't believe that. I think it's just a marketing thing. I don't think there's a chance in hell Pepsi can make a product that makes
It's
KFC
clear.
taste any
So when
better.
they think of Christmas, they think of KFC chicken?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's like it's a tradition in Japan, and I think we said like 1974 or something. There's a big marketing push, and now in Japan, KFC for Christmas is the thing.
Isn't that funny? Because on A Christmas Story, well, is it Chinese restaurant?
went to a Chinese
yeah,
restaurant.
like they're flopped, kind of.
Yeah,
I'm going to open a KFC over there.
but just make it seasonal. Just open in December.
I'm just going to have a
Yeah,
open for a month.
They could make those like they did the Jimmy John's down in Mount Pleasant. They could just make those little pods, to sell KFC
Yeah.
for
Just drive through them.
the wintertime.
Oh yeah.
Maybe that is something that
Jeff
we could
says
do.
KFC is owned by Pepsi, which I believe that's true. So
Could be.
they're in cahoots. Jingle Bells was originally a song about Thanksgiving. Christmas trees usually grow for 15 years before they can be sold.
Well, wait a minute. Let's back up. How is that? Jingle bells?
It says Jingle Bells was originally a song about Thanksgiving in 1857.
How?
Dashing through the snow. I mean, it's not necessarily Christmas. It's just
True.
Jingle Bells.
Darn.
Christmas co-opted it just like they did everything else.
Well, it's too Christmassy because I can hear the bells ringing.
yeah.
That's what I can hear too.
But it was originally a Thanksgiving song.
Now we're gonna have to go back and replay the song, see the lyrics, how that would tie in with
Is there a
Thanksgiving.
second verse we don't know about?
Well, I think there's probably multiple
Could be.
verses that we just don't know about. But
Right.
I don't know if it says going to Grandma's to eat turkey, but
Yeah. Doesn't say anything about Santa Claus, I don't think. Just
no, I
jingle
think
all
it's
the way.
just you're dashing through the snow in your one-horse open
One
sleigh.
horse, open sleigh. All right.
Yeah.
I'm having a hard time believing
They
that.
should put a cover on
So
that
it
sleigh.
goes.
It'd be much warmer. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, speaking of marketing.
Well, I suppose he's about Easter, huh?
No, but he was an advertising gimmick for Montgomery Ward is how he got started. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer was a marketing ploy for Montgomery Ward in 1839.
And then somebody stole him and said,
We're all going to talk about it.
You're gonna lead.
lead a
You're gonna
pack of your
lead
buddies.
your pack of reindeer.
and yeah, by the way, you can fly.
Yeah. Well, he was just a marketing ploy. So
Aw.
yeah, Paul McCartney earns $400,000 per year from his Wonderful Christmas Time song, which is widely regarded as his worst song he ever recorded. But he still makes $400,000 a year.
He's Paul McCartney, sir.
Sir Paul McCartney. More than 400,000 illnesses are caused by spoiled Christmas leftovers every year. Bing Crosby's version of the White Christmas is the highest selling single of all time.
It is
Yep.
the highest single.
The highest selling single of all time.
Bing Crosby. I would not have guessed that.
So I can see that. I don't know if Bing Crosby, but Christmas, I mean, it's a 50-year-old song, right?
Anyway.
Or whatever. And it's every year.
But
I mean,
Mariah
it's-
Carey, she goes to the top of the.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, but her song's only 20 years old.
What about the Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree song? That one's got to be.
I didn't do any more
Somewhere.
research than
Oh,
this.
okay.
So this is all I got. Americans purchase 1.6 billion Christmas cards every year. I bet that number is
I did not.
falling quickly. Plus, it
Yeah.
costs 75 cents to mail them things.
It's 75
Wow.
cents.
Something like that. And then you can just put it out on Facebook for nothing.
So impersonal.
It is impersonal. Visa cards are used about 6,000 times every minute during the Christmas season.
Yeah, I get that.
And Christmas lights used to be so expensive that they used to be rented and not bought. A lighted tree was a status symbol in the 1900s, in the early 1900s. So you had to rent your Christmas lights.
Wow. Did you guys see the Christmas fairy lights they're coming out with? No?
Do tell.
Nobody's scrolling through Menards. They're just little teeny tiny Christmas lights.
Oh, they're like these lights, but teeny tiny?
Like,
Really
well, like
tiny.
that, like the Christmas
Like
tree.
these? That's pretty small.
A little bit bigger than
Like,
that,
I
but
don't know
yeah,
if
they're
anybody can even see those.
they're a little bit bigger than that, but they're called fairy Christmas lights. So
Are they strung like that?
similar. Must be
Can we
something new
afford
that
them,
they're
or do you
coming
just
out.
rent
We
'em?
afford them.
You just rent those things?
You have to rent them.
You have those things at Ace and More? Fairy lights?
We got like little diode looking little lights, little like beans.
Yeah.
We do have them, apparently. Yeah, I just don't leave town, so I can't find it here.
You
I need
don't?
it. I don't need it if I can't find it here. I go to Ainsworth.
Grandpa played that
I don't know.
song.
My mom says White Christmas has been around at least 75 years. First song my grandpa played every year. Sipping on an eggnog with bourbon in it.
Do you guys do eggnog,
Yeah, I like eggnog.
Nick,
I've had it a handful of times.
Tim?
It won't bother me if I have it or don't. I don't. I like it.
I like a little glass of eggnog every day.
Merry Christmas, Julie.
Julie's not coming in this morning, is she?
Nope, we're closed today.
Do we have a newspaper?
Yeah, it's out. Of course we have a newspaper.
There we go.
Of course we have a newspaper. It's out there.
Okay, well, I think it's time we take a break. Don't you?
Oh, that was a good one.
Let's go
How
first.
can
Go
you
first.
make it to
Flying
10
around.
and
Let's take a
not
break. We'll be
yet?
right back.
I don't
folks.
know.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you to that dream vacation with a savings account designed to help get you on the flight there. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
Washington County Hospital and Clinics, providing quality health care that puts you first. Whether during a hospital stay, seeing a primary care provider for wellness exams or sick visits, minor surgery to a total joint replacement, or recovering from an injury, we're here when you need us.
More than you expect for your health care. Washington County Hospital and Clinics.
Ahoy, Morning Breathers. Welcome back to Tuesday's edition of Morning Breath, the Christmas Eve day.
Jeff is making his own eggnog. I've never made my own eggnog.
Oh, I could not do that.
How
I'm
do you do
sorry.
You buy it. He does a great job of making eggnog.
There's people that like doing that.
And they put it in cartons, and I'll pay them money and drink their eggnog.
I wonder, I don't even know what the ingredients are. You know what they are, Rachel?
Eggs.
Eggs.
You don't like eggs? From what I'm gathering
No.
So you don't like eggnog, obviously.
here.
I
you
mean,
don't like
I'll
scrambled
drink-
eggs?
That is the only kind of eggs I'll eat. But to work with eggs, or could you? That sounds so gross to put eggs raw in a. I don't know.
You put raw eggs in a cake.
Yeah, but then you bake it. It's not like the slimy egg.
So you've never just taken a glass of raw egg.
No.
You don't Rocky a
Yeah,
glass
yeah.
I
of
know. That just
We all have done that, haven't we?
I've done the raw egg thing.
you have.
Oh yeah.
Well,
I don't make a habit of it, but I have done it.
it's
Yeah.
like an oyster.
Kind of. Yeah, it kind of is. You just kind of tip it back. You don't chew on it. You just kind of let her go. Yeah. Cindy says she only eggs, milk, vanilla, and nutmeg. And you can't add ice cream, and you can add bourbon. She only likes homemade eggnog.
Oh, Cindy's got that.
Cindy says that. And Jeff says once you've had homemade, you'll never drink pre-made again.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't know either. I'm thinking it's
No,
pretty
I probably
easy.
would. Everything's better if you make. If you
I don't
make it.
disagree, but it's pretty damn easy to go to the store and pick up a carton of eggnog.
I agree. I can't argue that. But I also can't argue the fact that I fell off the damn chair during break.
That's true.
Yeah, and he knocked down part of the wall.
And part of the wall's broken now.
I thought he was going to take down that whole table. No
It
offense.
was touch and go for a minute.
It was.
Touch and go. Denise says somebody made homemade eggnog and she mixed it with Fireball. So there you go.
Hell to the yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. Eggnog's
We
good.
did not have any eggnog.
But
last
do you
night.
cook? Do you cook the drink somehow before you drink it, or is it all raw that they mix? I've never made
I've
it.
never made
You
it.
can't ask us.
I'm not
We
even
need-
sure if I've had homemade
need-
eggnog.
Need
eggnog.
the answers
Jeff?
from our esteemed
Yeah, Jeff
listeners.
and Cindy.
Jeff and Cindy know.
Yeah. It just, I don't know.
I mean, there has to be a process somewhere.
There
You
has
just
to be.
microwave it. It'll be all right.
Yeah, it's microwave.
That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, and a touch of sugar. There's a touch of
Here's
sugar
a
in it.
fun fact about Christmas trees. The iconic Christmas tree has a lot of roots. Ancient Egyptians used to mark the winter solstice by decorating their homes with green plants, while the Romans celebrated Saturnalia with evergreen boughs. These green plants signified that spring would return with new life. The first Christmas trees, as we know them today, started in Germany in the 16th century. So, yeah.
That's a good
So, yeah.
one. Thank you.
Okay, so you heat it up. So Jeff's okay. I can sleep at
Yeah,
peace.
she heated up. It's safe.
Jeff
So-
wants to know how the party was, Tim.
I can tell you how the party was. Tim just
damn
fell off
good.
his chair during the break.
Yeah.
So
We had a really nice time last night, people.
I'm telling you, the rest of my office is asleep.
I was,
That's
are you gonna
that's
go
the deal.
back to your place
I'm
and
gonna-
go to
I'm
sleep?
gonna turn the lights on when I get back, and I'm gonna pretend like I've been there since 7:00 this morning. And then I'm gonna get my things done, and then I might just leave. But I don't think anybody else is coming in. So
those are kind of the best days sometimes. You can get stuff done that way.
you had a very exciting weekend, didn't you, Rachel?
I did. Yes.
You want to tell us about it?
My daughter got engaged up at Central Park.
Did you
Yay.
know this was happening?
I did.
Okay,
I did. So
I didn't.
kudos to my youngest daughter. She actually helped pick out the ring with him
Wow.
and did not tell any of us for a week or two. Like, I mean, she
that
kept
had to
that
be hard.
secret. Yeah, she kept that a secret from all of us. And he told us on Thursday and Friday.
Okay,
Well, congratulations. That's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
first one's getting married.
I know. It's kind of crazy.
That's awesome. That's awesome. What do we got on page 2 here, Matt?
I don't know. I got a couple more of these other facts. though.
Oh, yeah.
Go right ahead.
So, a Facebook study in 2010 revealed that 2 weeks before Christmas is the most popular time for couples to break up. You don't have to buy a Christmas gift.
Oh, that's
It's like,
true.
I don't know what to buy you, so we're going to break up.
You know, I think it's time to move on. I'm holding you back.
Holding you back. You'll have a merrier Christmas without me. In 2012, there were
It's
more
not
than
you. It's me.
It's not you, it's me. In 2012, there were more than 15,000 holiday decorating injuries.
13,000.
I believe that.
15,000 holiday decorate. 34% of those were falls.
And what year was this?
2012.
Because they couldn't find any results from 2013.
Well, I don't know.
Was that as close as they could get?
So maybe this is a thing that I just didn't know about. Do you know, like, I listen to the podcast and there's one that's out of Des Moines, right? And they're talking in Des Moines, and then there's another one, this guy's in Florida. There's like a whole industry where you just pay somebody to bring their light. You know, they have their
yes,
lights
yeah.
and they hang them up and they do it. You don't have to do anything. You just say, here's $1,000, or it's because it's expensive.
It's likely more than that.
It's likely more than that, and they decorate your house for you. But they use their lights, and then they come in after, and they take them all down and take them, and you're
Isn't that
done.
awesome?
Yeah, those houses that look perfect.
Yeah, that's
Those
what
are
it
the
is.
guys that come in.
I
to
didn't
do
even know
it.
that was a thing. I mean, it makes sense.
There was
but
a guy here in Washington that did it, but I don't know. Yeah.
Wow, I don't know.
I think they do it up in Iowa City.
If you can't risk your life a little bit during Christmas hanging lights, is it really worth it?
Is it really Christmas?
It's really not Christmas unless you're on a teetery ladder
You
hanging
gotta
from
be
your
doing
e-spouts.
that stuff.
Yeah, I
That's
know.
just part of that's what makes you put your pants on in the morning.
It's a little, you get a little fear of a tilty ladder, dancing between the wife's flower beds so you don't crush something. That's what it's all about.
That's the true.
That's the true meaning of
right there,
Christmas.
Linus. All right, 7:40. Should we take another break and get set for the day, Nikki G?
Let's go for
Are
it.
you sure?
Yeah, I
All
think
right,
so.
we'll be right back, folks.
In the heart of rural Iowa, where community matters most, the connections we make are made to last. Meet KCTC, your hometown internet, phone, and TV provider. At KCTC, we're not just about technology, we're about people. Our dedicated team are your neighbors, committed to bringing you top-tier services right where you live. we believe in giving back to the community that raised us. Experience the power of a real connection with KCTC. Join us in building a stronger, more connected Southeast Iowa.
Attention Hy-Vee shoppers, introducing Hy-Vee Perks, your ticket to exclusive savings and rewards. Access exclusive perks, prices, earn gas discounts, and unlock special deals. All this for free. Join Hy-Vee Perks today and start saving.
The Connie and Amanda team is dedicated to giving back to our community by actively engaging with our clients, businesses, and the public. When it comes to helping you find your next home, investment, or commercial space, the Connie and Amanda team is here for you.
Celebrate the season at the Mount Pleasant Festival of Lights. With over 180 dazzling light displays, it's the perfect holiday tradition for families, friends, and loved ones. Experience the magic from the comfort of your car. And on select nights, bring the kids to meet Santa himself. Don't miss this enchanting event that brings holiday spirit to life. For directions, dates, times, and ticket info, head to oldthreshers.com. The Mount Pleasant Festival of Lights, where holiday magic comes to life.
Ahoy, Morning Breathers. Welcome back to Christmas Eve Days edition of the Morning Breath. We're getting through this. You guys aren't struggling at all.
No, I'm good.
I'm just tired. I need a nap.
Tim deserves an award.
I need a
because
nap.
You look really good for partying. Your heart out last night.
I'm not saying it was, a hardcore headbanging thing, but it was late.
I'll tell you what I tried to do last night.
Do tell.
I was talking, and my daughter Bailey, who watches the show, she's probably watching now. She knows that we've been talking. I haven't seen It's a Wonderful Life, so she knows.
Did you find it?
And so I looked it up, and it's on Prime, Amazon. And I'm like, let's watch It's a Wonderful Life. And my wife and my daughter were all on board. We sat down to do it. I pull it up, I find it, and they're like, I want to watch something else. I don't really want to watch this, so we didn't watch it. I still haven't seen it. I'm going to see it. I tried to watch it, and I got vetoed. It was 2-1.
Are you going to watch it today?
I don't know. I might have to. I might have to watch it on my own, apparently,
You have
because,
to put your foot down, Matt.
well, I wasn't that committed to it.
We call
but-
you Boss Man Matt.
Yeah, well, here, at home is different. They don't call me Boss Man Matt at home. I can tell you that. I promise you. It's like, hey, you go do that.
No, we're not watching this.
Yeah.
It's in black and white.
Well, it was so they have a color version too.
Oh, they do?
You can't watch that. You have to watch the black.
Okay, so there's both
It's kind of
versions.
hard to watch black and white movies.
It's easy.
Well, I tried and I got voted down. It was a 2-1 vote, and I was on the wrong end of that.
Well,
It's even hard to watch those old cartoons sometimes.
oh, that's the best ones.
I know.
I was still watching black and white when everybody else had color because we didn't have a color TV.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
It's all in what you get used to.
You just got a color TV just a few years ago, didn't you?
What? I just got
And indoor
they
plumbing
call
and the whole
this-
thing?
This,
And now-
this thing that they call the internet.
The internet.
It's amazing. You can talk to people over your keyboard.
Bailey says you didn't want to
I
watch
did.
it.
I was ready to go. I was gonna watch it.
Bailey,
She's trying to call me out.
set a date.
Get that
This
ready
needs
for
to
today.
happen. Needs to happen. Wonderful Life.
Thank you, Denise.
Take one.
So it is Tuesday, December 24th. It is Christmas Eve. The time right now is 7:45. The temperature is in the low 30s, but I forgot to look what it actually is.
It's
It
just
feels
nice.
so
It's
nice
balmy.
out.
Yeah. It's mostly cloudy today. Tomorrow's about the same, but the rest of the week we're gonna be in the 50s, like through Sunday, or right around
Really?
50. Yeah. So we were just talking about white Christmas during the break, and you can't get a white Christmas when it's 50.
Not happening.
Not happening. High today of 36 and a low of 31. Things to do. It's Christmas, so let's just do
We're
that.
gonna watch. There's multiple viewings of It's a Wonderful Life.
It's a Wonderful
That-
Life.
You can
It's
watch
on
that.
Amazon.
There's a lot of
It's on
church
Amazon
services
Prime.
tonight.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
church services.
For
There's
Christmas Eve.
there's churches all over that are doing Christmas meals. You kind of got to look them up. They're out there. So On this day in 2008, it actually wasn't on this day. It was on December 28th. But since we're off for the rest of the week, the Detroit Lions became the first team in NFL history to lose all 16 games in the regular season.
They did? I don't even remember that.
2008. So that was, 16 years
Wow.
ago. And now they're one of the odds-on favorites to win the Super Bowl if they weren't so beat up.
That was probably the time I was really boycotting them.
2008, they lost
2008,
all
they lost
16
every
games.
Who was their quarterback? I'm going to have to read on this.
Yeah. So anyway, that was 16 years ago. What are the best Christmas sweaters made from?
Polyester.
Fleece Navidad.
Aw.
Yeah. Can't argue.
I don't know. That's just what it says.
I can't argue it.
That's what it says.
I didn't even hardly interrupt you today.
I know you even have a
I
little.
still-
You have a weapon. You even shoot that
I
thing.
just, I don't. It's not been going good. I can throw them better than I can shoot them. All right, that's all we have. We would like to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas.
Yes.
Yes, Merry Christmas
Merry
to
Christmas
everyone.
to everybody.
We are going to be off the air the rest of this week, correct?
Yep. We'll be back next Monday.
We'll talk about next week.
Yep.
Because I'm assuming we're going to be there Monday and Tuesday and then probably Thursday, Friday.
Yep. That's my plan. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday.
Because the year's over, the old years, we're in with the new.
Yes.
Everyone will have to get their New Year's resolutions up here for us.
Oh.
We can talk about that next Tuesday.
Yeah.
Be New Year's Eve.
Not a big resolution guy. We'll talk about that, I guess, next week.
Yeah.
We got things to talk about.
We got things to talk
How
about.
about that? Again, thank you all for joining this morning. Please hit your buttons and our buttons and avoid people and, do the shares.
All those things.
Get
that
some
you-
those
likes,
things.
some shares, some comments.
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Merry Christmas to
Merry
everybody.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
We
Christmas.
shall be back
Monday.
Monday. Until then, have a great holiday season.